All right, Dr. Gorfinkel is back for a check on this week's health headlines. Hello, Iris. And we're going to start off with the happiness study because Canada has fallen way down on the list, on the World Happiness Rankings. We at one time were ranked number 5. Now we're sitting in 25th.
I know. Last year we were 18. Now we've sunk to 25th. And you know whom they're blaming? The youngsters. Youth, people, adults under 25. And why should they be unhappy? Is it housing? Is it jobs? Is it AI taking over their jobs? Well, actually, the happiness report blames social media. So they're saying people are spending too much time on the wrong things on social media. So the right things would be engagement, creation. The wrong things are the mindless scrolling.
The doom scrolling. Yes.
Oh, you got it. The doom scrolling. And who does it hit the worst? Women. Young women, especially. So it's pretty concerning. So people of low socioeconomic status hit the hardest. Again, we see the same social determinants of health coming back to bite us in the butt.
Yeah. They got to get it onto my algorithm. It's just a lot of dogs, a lot of funny dogs, and that makes me happy.
Right?
Are you sure?
It does for me.
Okay, what about hour 7? Because that's the difference. Like when you get to that 7th hour of those cute dogs and cats, I don't know.
Yeah, no. I've never gone to hour 7.
Okay,
I've never gone to hour,
kids are doing that.
Right.
That's the problem. And some of that stuff, it's watching people mauled. It's watching people get killed. It's really awful stuff. So is it any wonder that the happiness index, not just in Canada and the U.S., but also in Western Europe, in kids, it's really gone down a lot.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, social media doom scrolling is a global phenomenon and problem, without a doubt. But let's try to be happy on a Friday.
Let's try to be happy.
Let's increase the happiness index on a Friday. How low should you go is our next question, because there's guidelines that are shifting when it comes to the ideal blood pressure. What do we need to know about this?
Well, 25 years ago, we used to say it was 140. Then it became 130 just over a decade ago. And now, if somebody is high risk, they're saying it should be 120. So what's a high risk person? A diabetic, anybody who's had a heart attack or stroke, and in fact, the cholesterol guidelines are also get it low as possible, because these are major determinants of heart attacks and strokes. And why? Because if the blood pressure is high, it is stretching the inside of the blood vessel, and that damages the blood vessel. And how does the body respond? By laying down more atherosclerosis, by narrowing that artery even more. And so that's a major problem, and it's a silent killer.
Okay, all right. Before we let you go, run out of time here, we got to ask you about this. A Dartmouth doctor's invention was recently featured on an episode of the hit medical show, The Pitt. What can you tell us about this, about the ring rescue cutter?
I just love this. This is a Canadian thing, and I could have used it in my own practice several times. The thing looks kind of like a blow dryer with a little clip underneath that goes just underneath that stuck ring. So why do rings get stuck in the first place? Because of osteoarthritis, the joint gets big because of lymphedema or other swelling because of a fracture, and then boy does that hurt. So this little thing goes right under it, and it's got the saw, and it cuts it off on one side and then on the other side. Voila, problem solved.
All right, and pretty cool that it was featured on The Pitt.
Oh,
by the way,
it's so famous.
Noah Wiley, right? The Pitt and ER before that. Has he done enough medical dramas to be an actual doctor, do you think?
Yeah.
You can see him.
Depends on who you are.
I'd be happy to see Noah Wiley.
I think the same people who believe that RFK Jr. is an actual doctor, just saying,
On that note, we will leave it there. Dr. Gorfinkel, thank you so much and have a great weekend.